Lincoln, Nebraska. Sat Brothers. Amazing place. Amazing place. Alright, so I'll show you my load in a minute. This is my scales tickets, even though there's only one. So I'm at 11,840 on my steer, 31,040 on my drives, 34,720 on my trailer, 77,600 all up. Okay, I was checking my ticket number 1359, making sure it was me. All right, so that's that. Then I got this here. This is, I've used this before. It's actually pretty good stuff. It's expensive. So I got this here, and we're going to put that in afterwards. Look, I'll even give them some, no I won't. They've already got it. They get it all the time. Yeah, they sure do. Them people right there, they get it all the time. Yep, they sure do. So that's that to fill up. That's 26 bucks for that bottle. And then this is my new one. Toot 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 toot. This is my new one, and that right there will be my new weak spot eventually as time goes on. Is it going to be any better? No. Still the same shitty plastic, still the same shitty setup, so it's not going to be any better. Oh Mark, can you just hold on to it please? There you go. Still the same shitty setup. So alright, I got to take the old one off. There's my bottle to put my oil in, but I got to take my old one off. He's coming over here. I parked here for a reason. I'll show you in a minute. I'll show you my load. Manhole covers there, the dealer. We're going to North Brunswick, New Jersey. My favourite area. I love the East Coast. East Coast is my favourite. So we've done the North West, we've done the West, and now we're going to do Northeast. Look, he's got a 4-axle low boy, or low loader as we call them. Look at that, that's a machine mover as well. Petticords, they're out of Iowa. Jay Petticord is out of Iowa. It's a big old hole. Oh yeah, that's a big hole. That is a huge hole. So's the next one. He's going to go over there. That's where he's going to go. Either that or he's leaving. He might be leaving. But them holes are huge, man. I didn't go anywhere near them. I pulled up over there and I backed into here because we're not going to do that, no. So this is where we're at on these. We've got 2 chains here and they ain't going to go anywhere. And it's got a band here which really ain't going to do anything. But so anyway, we got a chain that way and a chain that way, chain that way and a chain that way, and then we got straps and the lumbers, and I like my lumbers because it keeps them off of here. So keeps them off the top. And I got a really easy load, so these are drains to waterways, dump no waste. So these are some big old, yeah, I don't even know what they are. I'd probably have to look at the paperwork. Alabama Chief told me what they were earlier, but I can't remember. I got a memory like his, really, really bad. So, and then we chain this one at the back, and that won't go anywhere either. Nope, she's in there pretty tight. Can't really go anywhere and can't really come backwards. They've actually got 4 bands on them ones, and these bands are a little bit tight on. I'm going to put my finger in there because I'll cut it, because that's how much of a muppet I am. Now I've got to get down. And old boy, he's been here a while. He lives here with his day cab. The geezer beside him, he backed up earlier thought his trailer was going to fall over. There's some big old holes, man. For me, I probably could have gone back a little more, but I'm good where I'm at. I've still got the same trailer on. I came out of Omaha yesterday and parked up at the rest area before you get to Gretna, or just after. Oh, he's leaving. I wonder where he was going to park. Huh. Interesting. So anyway, there's some big old holes. Them things are huge. Especially this one. This one's massive. I'll show you mud puddles, look. Look at my mud puddles. But he backed in here and his trailer leant over to the right hand side. And I was like, damn, you could actually see the pin. You could see the gap between the pin and the fifth wheel. I'm like, dang. There's blue. Blue for you, blue too. So we'll go and fix my leak now. So that's my load. Load of manhole waterway covers. I'll probably have to look at the paperwork in a bit and find out where it is. So I came out of Omaha yesterday, parked up in the rest area, and then there's a young lady that works in dispatch. She's awesome. She's very good at her job. She's got a very good attitude, which makes your job easier when somebody works with you and they're positive, not negative. So she does well, and you don't mind helping out people that have got a positive attitude. So trying to see if I got anything going on down here. No. I washed her off this morning, but I didn't really wash it. I just sort of blew it. But anyway, the young lady, she asked, well, she didn't ask, she told me she had to get another trailer loaded for someone else. So I washed it all out. So there's no more oil. I blew it all off. Blew it off here. I'm going to have it leaking here, obviously, because it's running down to there, but that's okay because I can clean all that off. That's not a problem. I got rid of the rest. I got rid of it in my shoes, so my drums now don't have it anymore. I cleaned all that out this morning, so that's all good to go. So I'm back to where I need to be. So I really need to undo this though and turn my steering wheel around. I've got to try and lift this up somehow, so I'll work on doing that, get my steering wheel back to being straight. So I need to fix this now, don't I? Yeah, sure do. So anyway, young lady, she was telling us just last night she needed to get a trailer loaded. So I said, well, I'll drop my trailer in Lincoln at the drop lot, and then I'll run bobtail down to Grand Island, and I'll pick up a trailer and I'll bring it back and I'll load it and I'll drop that at the drop lot, and then Glenn can pick that up later when he gets back in, and then I'll go and pick my trailer back up and go and load mine. So I dropped mine at the drop lot, I ran down, got a trailer, came back, dropped the trailer at Dita, and then told Dita that I'll go and get my trailer while they're loading that trailer. Went around and got my trailer, and I dropped my trailer, and by that time Dita had finished loading mine. I strapped that one down and took it round to the drop lot for Glenn, hit that trailer off for Nashville, and then come back round and picked up my trailer. And then Ryan Mason turned up, and I helped Ryan. Ryan's a really good man. I like Ryan. Like there's so many good people that work at this company. There is a lot of good people who work at this company, but they don't get recognised, and it sucks that they don't get recognised for what a good job they do. So I always recognise them because they deserve it. They deserve to be told how awesome they are, and it's a shame that at times companies forget that sometimes it's nice for somebody to say to somebody, you do a really good job and I'm proud of you, and thanks for being part of the team. They just forget that part. So I helped Ryan. My load was easy, so it was not really any necessity to help me on mine. I helped Ryan sort his out. Another driver come in on a Horner days, and he'd never loaded before. We talked him through how to do it and showed him, and he was awesome. And his missus was like asking me where I was from, and I'm like, She's like, you sound like you're an Australian. And I said, I will always sound like I'm an Australian. It'll never go away. So, all right, I'm waffling now. So I'm going to fix my thingamajig and then I'll show you the new one on there where it ain't leaking. And yeah, I'll show you myself when I finish. Look at that sun, look. Oh my God, it's so bright. Beautiful skyline, man. I love the clouds. The clouds are fucking awesome. All right, Mrs. and Mr. and Mrs. and Misters. I'll get round to doing this and then I'll get back at you. Yeah, that's a place full of whatever. Yep, there's a Range Rover. I tell you what, there's a Range Rover up here, a big old black one. I don't think it's running. It's got a flat tire on the front, I believe. There's just a whole heap of cars around the back here. There's a Mercedes over there. There's an Escalade. I think that's a Scooby back there. I swear that's a Scooby. There's just a heap of cars here. And yeah, I like that old Chevrolet pickup. That thing looks like it's been abandoned as well. That one there, I don't even know. I no clue. I don't know if that's I'm not sure what that is. I'm not sure. I don't know. I have to be a little careful because it's not my property and I can't just go wandering in there. Especially as there's cameras everywhere, so. But yeah, that Range Rover, this one here looks like it's just been abandoned. There's a Mercedes. What else have we got? There's just a heap of cars here, look. Got a Dodge Charger. Is that a Charger or a Challenger? It's a Challenger. Yeah, see, there's a Challenger there, look. Then there's a Jaguar. There's another Mercedes. This geezer's just got a heap of stuff. Huh. I'm being nosy. Can I get across? Yeah, I can. But we're not going to because it's not my business. I just like being nosy. See, there's I can't figure out. Oh, it's that's an Isuzu. That's not the one I was looking at though, was it? Huh. I like that black Range Rover. I do like it. Not so keen on the wheels, but I do like that black Range Rover. I should imagine that's a HSE. I believe it is. It's got Magnums up there. No, that isn't Isuzu. It's not that one I'm looking at. There's one just on the other. See, there's one with a hood scoop on it. I can't figure out what it is. I'm so tempted to go over there and see what it is, but I can't. This one is awesome. I can't figure out if that's a Grand Marquis or not. I'm not 100% sure. But it's got a hell of a lot of power because the rear tyres on that thing are monsters. Look at them back tyres. Actually, front tyres are no. That's a monster. That's a Grand Marquis then. Huh. I don't know. Huh. I don't know, that thing's awesome as well. That's it. People will be down here later and raiding the place. That's right. I am so tempted to go and see what that is. I swear that's a Scooby. If it's not a Scooby, it's a fishy. It might be a fishy. It's not a Lancia. No way, that's either a fish. I think it might be a fishy. If it's not a Scooby, it's a fishy. So I'm not sure. Anyway, this one here's my favourite. That thing is a beast. Absolute beast. Alright. Yeah. 40 minutes in with me just waffling. Let's go do it. Shall we go do it? Let's go do it. That's right. Let's go do it. I really don't want to do it. I've got to do it though, but I really don't want to do it. Yeah, you'd have to walk all the way around, I suppose. Must be a lock gate as well. It has to be a lock gate. Huh. Alright, let's go do it. Alright, love you. I think I got my steering wheel halfway straight. We'll see where we're at. I twisted it and twisted it and turned it, and we'll see. So I just undone it from there, which was easy, came off easier than I thought it would. Went back on as easy. So we cleaned all this area up. This is solid. I can't do anything with this bracket, but it's still in the wrong position because it's connected to the pump, and the pump takes the most beating going down the road because, as you can see, it's attached to your pitman arm. So because we're attached to the pitman, and the pitman takes a hell of a beating when we fall down in a hole or a big crater or anything on the road, and you hit it at speed and you don't see it, of course the vibration comes back through up here and hits the base here, because this is the weakest point here, right here, which is, it's insane that that's the most weakest point, is here. I would have thought this part, because it has nothing here. Sorry. Oh, Mark, can you video? Oh. So this part I thought would be the weakest part because it has nothing there, but it's this part here that always cracks. So the vibration must be the strongest right here. It takes the beating. So there's your pitman arm, which is your steering arm basically. And when you turn, blah blah blah, well, when you hit a big bump, it'll come back up through here, up this arm here, hit this box, and it'll bang, and it'll just sort of like, so your box is sitting here and it'll do that, and you can't see it because the hood's closed, and this is the same. So this, you know, this looks like it's secure, but when you go down the road, it takes a hell of a beating. So I just think that I just think it would have been better mounted to the frame. So I personally believe that they should have mounted it to the frame, not to the steering box. And because they've got it mounted to the steering box, it's what creates the problem. So I think if Freightliner had have actually come up with a better situation of mounting it to here, like they did the shock absorber, then it wouldn't take such a beating, and I think that's the problem. Now, of course, it could be I'm the only one that ever has that problem and nobody else does. I mean, who knows? I've read on forums of other people having it. But what I mean by that conversation is there's somebody out there who'll always say, well, I've never had a problem. Well, you know what? I'm proud of you to never have a problem. You must drive on the best roads ever, because these highways are getting worse, so they're not nice. I wish I could have recorded coming through Arizona and New Mexico, just so you could have seen how bad they are, and they never used to be that bad. I-25 was good. That was a highway I was on the other day, even though I kept mentioning Interstate 40. I was nowhere near Interstate 40, I was on Interstate 25, but that's Mark, so there's me going, yeah, Interstate 40 was really rough, while I'm talking on Interstate 25, and don't mention it's Interstate 25, so. All right, we got to put it back together now. So we've moved the arm. I tighten this up to Mark talking specs, which is have at it, get it, if it fits, get it. So it fitted and we getted it. So now we're finished off. I've cleaned most of the oil out that was in there. I've got to probably wipe it down a little more behind there, but we're pretty much where we need to be. I can't get no more out. All right, so let's put the new one on. This is my old one, as you know, so there's the old one, which didn't do too bad. It leaked a little bit around the corner there, but for the best part it did pretty well. I think I'll keep the caps for now. And I just noticed something as well that I hadn't noticed before, and I don't know what difference it makes, but I just read that and I'm like, use automatic transmission fluid, Dextron 3 or Super ATF, and I'm like, what? That, okay, wow, didn't pay attention to that and put power steering fluid in. I don't know what the difference is. So I guess I got to read up about that. This is a power steering filter, believe it or not. And these do get choked up. And when they get full up, they create a problem. And nobody, I wouldn't say nobody, that's a lie. Most people don't choose to replace them. They just leave them as they are. And that can create a problem in your power steering. So with a new one, as you can understand, there's a brand new one. So this one here is going to be, I'm going to make my box all dirty now. Oh, I can't even get that off. Dang it, that thing's tight. Hold up. Yeah, that was insanely tight. So there you go. There's a nice clean one, clean filter, clean everything. Fits in here. And that was a bit of a prick. So, but there you go. And then the filter comes off like that. And if you ever lose your power steering, you think, oh my gosh, why have I got no power steering? What's going on? Well, believe it or not, this little bastard here does like to fall off because it just sits inside so it just sits inside on top of that. It doesn't even lock in. So it sits inside there and you push down on it, and when you screw it down, it'll push it down into the base there and it'll hold it in place, is what it does. So yeah. But yeah, I've had the filter fall off on me once before. I lost power steering and couldn't figure it out. Well, because the filter had come off, and of course then you're trying to reattach a filter that's boiling hot. Yeah, that's not fun. All right, let me fit it, and we'll fit it and we'll see what we go at. All right, love you. All right, here we go. I got a split in that because I had to cut it to get it off. I'm hoping the split don't create any problem, but it shouldn't do because this is tight enough. It's going to blow down through there. So we'll see. I think it's because that's my feed line here. So that's my feed line here, and this is I believe my return line back in. I think I'm right. Anyway, it's on. As you can see. I don't know if you can see or not. Anyway, you still got movement in it, and that's what I say. It's never going to be. So you always got that vibration in it. I moved them because I was tired of them things chopping my arm to pieces consistently. Them there are from yesterday when I unloaded the old geezer. We was moving stuff and he moved the pile of the steel and he caught my arm. I didn't tell him though because he didn't mean to do it. But yeah, he squeezed my arm and he moved it and it caught my arm. But I'm like, he was a good lad, I ain't going to get mad at him. And them ones there are from them fecking things, so I moved them up to there because I was tired of every time I was working here and trying to tighten something up, it was sticking down here like this, and it was digging into my hand, so I moved it up to here, and then I moved that one to there. So, and that's my charge air pipe. That's my charge air, my clean air, charge air. All right, so we're on. We're at fill level. Oh, that's not good. That wind just grabbed that bottle. That's not good. Oh, he grabbed it. It's got to go in the garbage, so. One day I might be an actual, I might be able to do professional recording. No, never. Not going to happen. Not with me. Absolutely not. No. Geezer working over there, doing lots of geezery stuff. Right, let's put this. I think it'll be alright there next to my wheel. I'm going to go throw it away. Alright, let's fire her up and see what happens. My bottle don't like me. It keeps walking away. So I gotta find somewhere to put it where it don't walk away. Oh, that's I'm so tired. I'm sorry. That's better. I think that's like a magnet or something. It was. It's the. Yeah, it is a magnet. Huh. Look at that. Awesome. All right, let's see where we're at. Let's see what's going on, shall we? At least that ain't leaking. That's good. That ain't leaking. And that's the part there. And we've got My steering wheel is about where I need it to be. Okay, so at least it's quiet now. Oh, that weren't good. What was that? Oh, that's okay. I think I got my steering wheel about straight. So, oh, it's my key. Scared the life out of me. All right. Let's see where we're at, shall we? That one up there, that's an injector tube. That one's leaking a little bit. Not much. I think the one at the back is doing the same. But these rubbers here, these seals get worn out. Doing pretty good though, really. Look at that, that's awesome. Alright, I need to get the rest of my stuff. Then I can start throwing stuff away and putting my stuff away and clean myself up. Because I look like a homeless person. We're there. Yeah, we're there. That's good enough. So, it's got power steering fluid there. Do not overfill. My beautiful fuel filter. I love you. It's got that there. I don't know what that. I don't know. That's interesting. That's got power steering fluid written on there, and in this one, it's got automatic transmission fluid. I don't know. I don't know. I'm curious. That's the original. I don't know. I'm curious. To be honest with you, I didn't even pay attention to that sticker. I really didn't. I was more paying attention to the fact that it's a power steering unit and it had power steering fluid written on the cap. Like that, so that's what I was paying attention to, and I don't know, did not see that, so I don't know what difference that makes. I don't know what the difference is between power steering fluid and automatic transmission fluid. I do not know. Maybe they're the same. I'm a little ignorant when it comes to that, so don't know. Not a clue. All right, I need to clean up myself. Now I know she's working. Steering is hopefully I got it about where I need it. We will see when I go driving. Now I know how to fix it anyway, so. She sounds nice and quiet. It's easy to fix on there, so. She's got a bit of a vibration still, but she ain't that bad. If I high idle it, she's alright. She's not as bad. I need to check my oil, but I'll do that later. Because I just fired it up. Then I'm going to put a gallon of my favourite stuff in there. There's my variable geometry turbo in there somewhere, hidden. A VGT. Yahoo! And then I'm going to put in my favourite stuff, which is there, the red one. That red one right there. That's my favourite. It's Marvel Mystery Oil. I love that stuff. Look, I got treats. Look. The girls told me it's good stuff, and I have such a sweet tooth that I'm sure it's going to be awesome. What are we at? 613 miles, 613, 301, 55 degrees. Yeah, my screen's all scratched, so that was the previous people. They were a little rough. All right. It's me with my beautiful messy hair. I am so disgusting. I feel like crap. Look, my hair's all janky and I gotta wash myself. They've got showers here at the truck stop. I'll probably go and grab myself a shower. I'm sure they're not expensive. I'll pay for one for a change instead of waiting 6 months to go for a shower. I need a shave, look at me. I told you I look like the wild man of Borneo. Oh man, alright. So that's us. That's us, Mrs. and Mr. Geezer's working over there on his car, he's doing lots of stuff. I so want to go and look at the, there's a Toyota 4Runner over there. I so want to go and look at them cars, but I'm not going to because it's not my business. It's not my place. I will so get arrested. I love being nosy, but nosy from a distance, you know what I mean? So, alright, Mr. Janky hairstyle. I'm going to shave it all off soon, so next time you see me, oh no, that's a lie. Eventually you'll see me with no hair again, so I'm going to cut it all off so I can have back my receding headline. Alright, I love you as always. You are my heroes, never forget that. And to the rest of you, you're awesome, man, the lot of you. I appreciate every single one of you. I met some good people and I know some good people, and I'll carry on meeting good people, and that's the way I like it to be. So to my heroes, which are my parents, I love you. To the rest of you, no, you don't get kisses, but you're awesome. Love you. Later.